Well, welcome to the 700 Club. Hamas is retaking control in parts of Gaza. President Trump is responding with a strong warning to the terror group. Give up your weapons or we'll take them from you.
Israel is claiming Hamas is breaking the ceasefire terms by delaying the return of deceased hostages. CBN Middle East correspondent Julie Stahl has more.
President Trump is warning Hamas to lay down its weapons, as they agreed to do in the ceasefire deal.
We have told them we want to disarm, and they will disarm. And if they don't disarm, we will disarm them. And it'll happen quickly and perhaps violently. But they will disarm.
It comes as Hamas moves to retake parts of Gaza and is publicly executing its enemies. Meantime, Israel temporarily closed the Rafah Crossing into Gaza. It's accusing Hamas of breaking the agreement by failing to turn over all 28 deceased hostages. Overnight, Hamas turned over 4 more bodies to the International Committee of the Red Cross, but forensics determined one body was not a hostage. That brings the total to just 7. Fabrizio Carboni of the International Committee of the Red Cross told CBN's Faith Nation how important it is for families to receive the remains.
It's not just a point in a peace agreement. It's something very important for the families, because if you don't have the mortal remain and the body, you can't grieve, and more importantly, you don't know, and you stay in a situation of ambiguous loss, and it's a permanent state of torture.
One of those still waiting is Ella Haimi. Her husband Tal died fighting terrorists invading their kibbutz on October 7th, and his body was taken to Gaza. She has 4 children, the youngest born after Tal was killed. She says her life is full of mixed emotions.
I'm very happy for other people, and I'm very sad for myself. We had the worst, that we lost Tal, but we have Lotan, the baby. So this is my life.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his wife Sarah visited some of the hostages returned this week.
With the same determination, the same responsibility, the same seriousness, we are dealing with the return of the deceased. We will spare no effort and no means to return them.
Families of the 20 hostages that returned are speaking for the first time. Liran Berman thanked President Trump for the return of his twin brothers, Gali and Ziv.
For 738 days, our lives were trapped between hope and fear. Yesterday, that chapter ended. Seeing Gali and Ziv again, holding them after so long, was like feeling the world start to move again.
Julie Stahl, CBN News, Jerusalem.
Well, we rejoice with Israel, and we rejoice with the reunification of the living hostages. We also mourn with them for the ones who are deceased, and Hamas just doesn't want to comply with the terms of the deal that they agreed to. And it shouldn't be a surprise to us. It's not a surprise to me. The ideology underlying that group is murderous, and it's like this eternal death cult that unless you're engaged in the jihad, the struggle against Israel, and you're using every weapon in your disposal to wipe Israel off the map, well, then you really have no reason to exist. That's what they train themselves to do. That's what they teach their children and their grandchildren. It all comes out of Muslim Brotherhood and that horrible ideology, and it's spread throughout the Middle East. Whether it's in ISIS or Hezbollah or Hamas or Fatah or Iran or Qatar, it's the same ideology, and they firmly believe this, that they are doing good for the world by trying to wipe out Jews, and they're gaining favor with their God in all of it. It's absolutely crazy, but that's the reality, and we need to deal with that reality appropriately. They won't ever agree to peace because it's fundamentally against what they've been taught since they were born.